Hey guys, it's Mel, and I'm back with another build for Anthem. Custom creation, the Interceptor. That an Interceptor is quick dash, cerebral assassin, you could say. With the dashing mechanics, the dodging mechanics, the fastest one alive, especially your ultimate. You just got a pair of knives, and you just sink them into your enemies. So I took advantage of that. And I'm actually made a build that focuses around is we call the slasher film, which all in sense is you're gonna be doing a ton of melee, barely any shooting whatsoever. You're just gonna be doing a lot of dodging, a lot of slashing. If you're into this build will be for you. Alright, so pretty much the base setup on this whole entire thing is my strike system. With the strike system is I'm taking Viper's Bite. It does poison, big whoop. But it does an area of cone, but you're using it because it actually gives you 7 ultimate charges. So every enemy you hit in that cone will give you 7 ultimate charges. Now, with that, on top of that, on the assault system, I'm picking up Spark Dash. I have not gotten a masterwork on this. For some reason, this game hates me. I can't get this. I want it. I really do. This will help you get to your targets a lot quicker, and then once you get there, then you do your combo with the slash. Even though it does an aura combo, it's fundamentally like the only class that can actually do aura combos, which in line of sense is that when you do a combo, you be able to pretty much your suit becomes layered with this aura, which deals the elemental damage. So every time you attack, you will deal aura damage. It's something very tricky to pull off. I'm still trying to figure that one out myself, but I'll get that down the road. From there, I picked up Rainer's Blaze just because some bosses you're not going to be able to melee the crap out of them. Unfortunately, I can probably name a few. Titan, Titan might be kind of tricky, but that's why you're using your ultimate a lot. Just to bridge that gap to get even further, but just to minimize your weapon usage, but maximize your ultimate usage with melee usage and using a very aware and striking your targets with precision, but also just doing some devastating damage and then re-bumping yourself up to another ultimate charge. What I mean that is the full bar charge, so you can do one ultimate, then space it out, then a couple seconds do another for another ultimate. If you do everything correctly, this is what you would do. Even if you don't have it, you can still pick up Unending Battle, which is when you hit an enemy with it at point blank range with your machine pistol, it'll actually increase your melee damage like by 135%. And if you have additional attachments to it, the 18-inch armor. On this one, I have electric damage. So whenever time you do a melee, every 2 seconds, you're going to do, for instance, on one of mine, is that you're going to do electric explosion. And with that electric explosion, it's just going to further develop this build even further. From there, I did targeting system, target beaking. What am I? I'm not a bird. Ah! So, this also is really good for the group. Reduces resistance on the enemy, like those primary, objective targets, the boss, X, Y, and Z. They are there. I did not pick up Rally Cry because I find it useless. I think it needs either something else to it, or it's very lacking. Because a lot of the masterwork, I've noticed that require to have a status effect, and sometimes to have that continuous status effect, so you can get replied with another status effect, so you increase your damage, or resupply your armor or your shield, X, Y, and Z. So I think the status effects, cleansing it, not so much. And on top of that, I also, with the subtext, I also got 80% combo or efficiency with repair rate and pickup radius, so that would be very helpful, trying to get that armor and whatnot, because as I said, Interceptor is really, really squishy. Oh, sorry about that. So as I was saying before about the melee detonation with the electric every 2 seconds, that's why I have Conduct the Lattice, increasing my electric damage, so when I use the spark, this will also help it further, get it to where I want it. And this also is nice, is it actually has an acid effect, so when I do my Viper's Bite, it adds a better effect. On top of it, Bloodlust to increase my melee damage by a base of 30%. On top of it, when I kill an enemy, it increases it by another 75% for 10 seconds. So melee. Then on top of that, I got acid damage, so increase my Viper's Bite, just, a little bit. And my gear hits also increase my damage by 30%. So when I do Viper's Bite hitting more than 2 people, boom! That's even more damage. From there, I also did weapon damage. Dashing also refills your thing. I didn't really care for that. I just wanted the weapon damage for just, those certain bosses where I can't get a good efficiency. Then, you know what? No, or I can't get my ultimate charge. So, from there, I also picked up Vengeance Matrix. Increases all damage dealt by 50% and damage taken by percentage. I don't know what that percentage is because it doesn't say in the subtext. But, you also on low armor, you get reduced damage by 50% for 10 seconds. So that's pretty good. It's a little trade-offs because when that happens, this is where this comes in. Emergency power. So, pretty much, this is going to augment your Javelin's ultimate gear and increase its damage by base value. But on top of it is when you get hit with a critical, and when you're you die in there, your ultimate will automatically refresh and it'll go up, fill you up, and then you can get your health back, get your shields back, but you'll also be going into I'm going to stab you repeatedly form, and I'm going to go do ballerina twists and cut you. But yeah, this is an Interceptor slasher film. It's pretty much really heavily focused on the CDR for your ultimate, but on top of it is more group control because you want to use your Spark Dash to get into a very high volume of enemies, and then use Viper's Bite, and then dash away, kill some other guys in melee, and then go back into it again, and just keep doing it, and then you'll have your ultimate, pop your ultimate, go in again, and by that time, it'll do its trick.
Heart of Rage. Taking time, fire! Tough it out. We gotta catch the monitor. Obviously not.
I'm glad. I don't want you to miss what happens next. Under the cinema. I saved you a front row seat.
That's it. Monitor's still ahead. Sounds like footsteps. Big foot. Oh, that guy is dead. So's the Titan once you're through with it. Interference. Destroy it, or enjoy the throne. Careful, brutes!
I'm still here.
Don't be worried. She's pushing herself to the limit, keeping your job running.
I can do this.
I have my doubts.
No one asked you. A relic? This close to the cenotaph? The minions gotta touch everything, apparently. Get in there and fix their mess. He's calmer, right? I'm not seeing things? Definitely not seeing things.
The anthem. It's remade him.
No one just sat on me.